Episode number 219 of the Keep Up podcast.
We're the eggs in your breakfast that you forgot to cook. We are everything you need.
What is Simonelli? Is that a name?
No, it's salmonella.
I know, but the other day we were talking to the kids about they want to get pet rats now.
Okay.
And we were like, Jazz, what would you name your rat? And he was like, Simonelli.
Simonelli?
And I was like, what is that?
What?
And Rach was immediately like salmonella? Like, why would you name it that? And we had the same, pretty much this conversation.
Simonelli.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's something you probably said at some point.
You think I said it?
Yeah, making fun of salmonella. Or not making fun of, but just having a goofy name for it.
Dude, I would never mock salmonella.
You're telling me you would never make fun of Sal?
What kind of person do you think I am?
I don't know, you know?
I don't know you.
Is it offensive to talk about diseases? To make fun of diseases?
I think the answer here is no.
No.
Regardless of what you're asking.
If someone
me.
has salmonella
Yeah.
and you're making a joke about it
Yeah.
around them, is that offensive?
Oh, I mean, that depends on the person and the relationship, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to the Keep Up podcast, where I'm Brett and Tim.
That's me.
And we talk about all the things we consume, be it media or food.
I just licked my mic. I didn't mean to.
I heard it. The real bummer about that is there's no way to tell who gets what mic every week. Like
This is 219 podcasters spitting crust on these microphones.
And we just indiscriminately pick one every week.
Every week.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't even want to lift this mic cover up. Don't do it. Don't tip. Don't look
what
at
have
it.
I done?
Hey, I had the most ridiculous experience on my way
I can't
here.
wait to hear it. Brett, just so everyone knows, Brett is 4 hours late to the
I'm
podcast.
not 4 hours late.
Okay, 3:59.
I'm probably, let me see, what time is it? We're starting probably an hour late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did text me and say you had to do something.
I did. I was like, I got to make one stop. So I was walking out the door, and I have cats.
Meow.
I have 2 cats.
Meow, meow.
Which is related to this story.
Sure.
And Rach was like, hey, would it ruin your life to stop on the way to Tim's and get some cat litter?
It ruined my life.
Right. And I said that. I was like, it might ruin Tim's. I'm unbothered.
Yes.
So you tell
Good.
me. So there's this specific, I can't even remember why we need it, but there's this particular brand of cat litter that we need that's like, it's like little crystals.
Yeah.
It's the most posh.
Oh, it's the snow crubbins.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying to me.
You didn't buy the snow crubbins?
What's snow crubbins?
That's my favorite brand of cat litter.
That's not real.
Snow crubbins?
That's a real brand?
Dude, if you're not buying snow crubbins.
Stop saying it. Is it real?
What? That's the brand.
This is called like Life.
Cereal?
No. Yeah, that's what we fill our litter box with, just cereal. It was probably super absorbent. Life? Life probably is.
Are cereals absorbent, though?
Of course. That's
mean-
why you have to eat it before it gets soggy, you
because
doofus.
it absorbs everything.
Yeah. Because
It's absorbent. I'm thinking like sponges, but I guess it has similar qualities.
Sponges are absorbent.
Anyways, snow prinkles? What?
No, what are you saying? Was the first word fake? Snow crubbins? Is that...
You think crubbins is a real word? Did you just ask me if snow was fake? Oh, my heart.
No, I'm wondering what you were saying. The first thing that you said, because you just said
Brett,
like...
snow is real.
You said like
I'm crying.
snow bringles or something.
You asked me, was the first one fake?
No, I meant the first thing you said. That
Life
was like,
cereal's real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another bubble just showed up.
Where?
Did you see it?
I
It's
did.
gone now.
Why do we have phantom bubbles?
I don't know. It wasn't on the video last time.
Ah, dang it.
This time it is.
Whew. So snow crubbins. You didn't buy the brand.
No.
Snow's real.
Yes.
That's the end.
So I'm like, sure, I can grab the cat litter on the way to Tim's.
You don't remember the brand? It's Life
It's
something?
Life. It's like lifestyle or
And you don't know the reason why it's
soup happy life.
Soup happy life. So it's a soup now.
Nice life cat adjustment. I forget what it is. I don't know.
Does it not track through the house?
Yeah, that's part of it actually, I think.
It's just a good brand.
It's a great brand.
Like Snow Crubbins.
And
Brought to you by Snow Crubbins.
yeah, apparently.
The cat litter brand.
I don't know. That is maybe real. Is that real?
Dude.
Okay. I don't know what to believe anymore. So it's crystals, and it absorbs odors magnificently.
Okay.
And the cats don't have like their own room, so we don't want the house to smell
Right. Like poopy dingus.
Snow Crubbins or whatever. So anyways, they only have it at this Walmart in Manchester,
Gotcha.
a city near us for anyone unfamiliar.
Yeah. Manchester, England.
And I passed Manchester on the way here, so I was like, all right, I'll go. So I get there. I don't know why this happens every time, but like, first of all, you can only get it there. Second of all, it's rarely there. And when it is, there's like a bag.
Okay.
And when there is, it's smashed in the back on the top shelf. Every time.
Every time.
So this time I get there and I'm looking around, I'm like, they don't have it. I'm like, you know what? I'll look one more time, like in the worst part of the shelf possible.
Yeah.
And I look and there's 2 bags smashed in the very back top shelf. And I promise the story gets more interesting.
No,
I'm
in.
And then the second shelf below that, there's one more, but it's smashed between the shelves and the wall somehow.
Okay.
And I don't even know how that happens.
So do you think that one's like super old?
I don't know. But it's like, I'm talking like massive, massive shelves, like an entire aisle worth of shelves. And there's like one bag. So they're just like unreachable. And it's so far away. So, I'm like looking around and I'm like, I gotta get to Tim's to record. I can't like climb these shelves; they'll crumble beneath me. There's no. I'm looking.
How tall would you say they are?
If it's got to be probably 7 feet tall, but like 4.5 feet deep.
So you definitely
can't like
just
up
reach,
and over.
yeah.
You know, if it was just on the top shelf, I could snag it, but like can't do it. So I see some kid like way down the way, technically in electronics, and I'm like, I know this isn't your department, but can you just do you have a ladder or something? He's like, sure. So he's like, I don't have a ladder, and I'm like, okay, is there someone I can get? Like, how do we solve the problem?
How do I buy the cat litter?
Right, like I know it's back there, but does just no one ever gets to buy it? Right. Like, how do I get it? So
only tall people can.
Right, you have to earn it. So he's like, all right, just give me a minute. And I'm like, okay. So I'm standing there, and he just keeps like putting stuff away, and I'm like waiting, and then he just walks past me, and I'm like, okay, and then he like looks back, and I'm like, okay, he's waiting for me, so I lead him to the place. So that was weird. I'm like, so this is the shelf, and he's like, all right, let me grab something. Like, okay, so he just walks away, and he comes out of a nearby aisle with like a product, like a hand broom, and he's like, let me see, and he's trying to use the handle to like reach it, and I'm like, bro, do you have a ladder? Like, he's like, yeah, I don't think this is going to be long enough. I'm like, yeah, me either. Right. Like, you must have a way to get to this product, right?
So it got up there somehow.
I'm saying. So he goes out back and he comes back out with a full-size ladder. I'm like, here we go.
This is what I wanted.
Yeah. And so when we first, I left out the fact that when we walked over, so there's the top shelf that it's on, and then the shelf underneath it has this long row of like blue bags, right? I don't know the brand. It's not important because it's not the crystals. You know what I mean? So
Snow Crubbin.
So I'm like, hey man, I need those 2 bags up there.
Yeah.
And he's like, those ones? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, are they really that different from these ones?
Oh my God.
I was like, yeah, man, I need those ones. I came here for those. He's like, all right. So he eventually comes out with the ladder, and he starts grabbing bags of the blue one from the back of the row of the blue one. You know what I mean? Like, I could reach it.
Right.
And he grabbed the one, and I was like, no, dude, I'm sorry. Now I get why you asked that very dumb question. Right. I don't need the ones from the back of this row. I need those. And he's like, oh, okay.
Way higher up. Yeah.
Way higher up. Yeah, exactly. So he finally, he like gets on top of the ladder, and he's like reaching, but like it's just out of reach. And I'm watching him like, dude, just do it. Like, just go for it. Get me the cat litter so I can leave.
I gotta go.
I'm like, what is going on here? And you know how, do you have the thing in your head where like you're not allowed to climb anything in a store? Like, he brought the ladder out, and I wanted to be like, thanks, dude. Like, I'll take it from here.
Yeah. Well, because It's just not the thing you do.
You don't, and like,
but I know how to climb a ladder.
I know.
Like it's. I could do it.
Couldn't I like sue them though if I fall?
Yeah, I guess that's the case if you get hurt, like you're on their property.
Because I wanted to ask, but I didn't know. Because I was like, bro, let's just give me, let's get it done.
Give me 5 minutes. I got it.
So I'll fast forward to the main reason I'm even telling this story. He leaves again. He comes back with a broom, and he's like stabbing.
So he's on the ladder.
He's on the ladder with a broom, which like it's far back, but. Like, you can get it at this point. So I'm just watching. I'm waiting for him to stab through the bag.
How old is this guy? Teenager, older?
Maybe late teens, early 20s.
Okay.
Like 19 to 23, I'd clock him at. Nice dude. But I'm just like, let's get it done, bro.
Let's do it.
So he's like stabbing it with a broom, and I'm waiting for it to just break open and pour everywhere.
Yeah.
And he like lifts it up, and he's reaching, and he finally, I see his fingers touch it. I'm like, bro, you're right there. And he grabs it, and he pulls the bag, and I'm like, heck yeah. And he gives it to me, and I'm like, thanks, dude. He's like, yeah, no problem. And he starts getting down, and I was like, oh, I want both bags. Do you mind grabbing the other one? And he was like, oh, that one's too far back.
Oh my God.
And I was like, you can't get... These bags were on top of each other, by the way.
So if he got the first bag, okay.
He's like, yeah, my shoulder's really killing me now. And I was like, oh, sorry about that, man. He's like, no, it's okay. I'd have to get someone else. And so, like, silence. I'm like, okay. And he's like, but have a good day, man. And I'm like...
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
What? Come on.
So I left with my one bag.
Yeah, you got the one
litter.
bag, dude.
Can you believe that?
No.
He's like, it took forever. That's why I was so late.
Yeah.
Because he just kept disappearing and coming back with like a ladder and then a push broom and then like some broken broom from the drink aisle.
That kills me.
I'm like,
that is so frustrating.
I'm like, your shoulder hurts?
Yeah, like
what's happening right now?
You're at your job right now. Your job is to, I don't know what his job is.
There's got to be a way to get up there.
Right.
Don't stock him that far back.
If there's no reason for that.
I mean, my dude works in electronics, so I had him way out of his element.
I guess so.
But I'm just saying, like, let me get on the ladder.
Yeah, just like.
And I didn't ask to get on the ladder. So
and what about the secret shelf one in between? You didn't think?
Oh, I didn't even. That would have been a whole Indiana Jones adventure. It was hard enough to just get the ones that were kind of far away.
Dude, that sucks.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah,
He goes, no, that one's too far. I was like, there's a too far in this scenario?
Like,
a thing in a store can be far away enough.
Too far away.
That you're no longer allowed to purchase it?
Right. So, like, at that point, what's your option? What would you do? Like
That's why I just left. I was like, when am I going to have this conversation? Like, no, man. Figure this out for sure.
Because he could. I imagine he could.
Oh, there was a solution. I was kind of like, it was one of those moments where I was kind of amazed it was happening, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this be the whole story.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk out.
It's not gonna go any further than
It's gonna
this.
be fine.
That sucks. So now at some point you'll have to get that
I'll
other
have
bag.
to go back.
That bag specifically.
That one bag. Yeah. I honestly, I don't ever go to Manchester anymore. I might go by again tonight and see if someone else is in the area and be like, hey, can I just go
I mean,
by?
it is open 24/7, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you ever thought about ordering it online? Is it available
We've tried.
online?
You can't for some reason. Yeah.
Just
You can't even order it there to have it set aside because it's in stock so infrequently. So I don't know. It's silly. But I just thought it was funny that he was like, it's too far.
It's too bad, dude. Too
Silly
bad.
business. But anyways, how was your day, Tim?
It was good.
Good.
I was going to play a game called Boyfriend Dungeon on stream.
Oh, yeah.
Did I talk about that one before?
No, I'm familiar with it, though.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's a good time because there's ladies in it too.
Ladies.
So it should just be called Sexy Dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, I tried to play it, but it's not on Game Pass anymore. So I was sad.
That is sad.
So instead, I played PowerWash Simulator.
Fantastic.
And that I felt like an old man.
That sounds great.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's if you have OCD though, you'll want to just run away.
Why?
Well, because you're cleaning like today I was cleaning a whole playground, and it was just like every minute little piece of dirt you have to power wash it, and it took a little under 3 hours to do the whole level.
How detailed is it?
Very detailed. Like
3 hours.
You need to get like in between the wood, like you go under the playground, and you know how it's like there's a bunch of wood planks or whatever. You have to get the in between of those and switch nozzles to get the right like pressure to get in between. It gets pretty in depth.
What?
Not too in depth, but I think you have like 5 different nozzles, and they each have different pressure and spray distances and stuff. And then you can get upgrades to. It sounds so stupid to like channel the shot. There's like there's one that's kind of like a sniper, and it goes really far, but obviously the pressure's not great. It doesn't work really close up. So it's something. It's something, but it's fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It was a good stream. People really enjoyed it. I guess it just felt relaxing.
Yeah,
but
that's what I imagine.
It's overwhelming when you first get to a place because you start cleaning one area and you get this like nice little clean area over here, and then you turn around and it's like everything's so nasty.
That's terrible.
But it was fun.
All right, sounds terrible and fun.
And now we're here.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So what do you have to talk about?
I have some. I watched a bunch of movies this week.
Yeah.
And
that's a great list, Brett.
I watched a bunch of movies, and I played one video game relentlessly.
And that's when you know it's a good game.
It's a pretty good
Constantly want to spend your time with it.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have anything today?
I got movies.
Yeah.
I got games.
Okay.
So I guess it's movies?
It's movies.